Abolish. Abolish.
To formally put an end to something.
Accomplish. Accomplish. To achieve or complete a task successfully. Accurate. Accurate. Correct in all details. Precise. Announce. Announce. To make a public declaration or proclamation about something. Anxious. Anxious. Experiencing worry, unease, or nervousness. Approval.
Approval. The action of officially agreeing to something or accepting it as satisfactory.
Approximate. Approximate. Close to the actual, but not completely accurate or precise. Argument. Argument. A reason or set of reasons given with the aim of persuading others. Avoid. Avoid.
To keep away from or stop oneself from doing something.
Briskly. Briskly. In a quick, energetic, or lively manner. Cease. Cease. To bring or come to an end. Claim. Claim. To assert that something is the case, typically without providing evidence or proof. Conclude. Conclude. To bring to an end, finish, terminate. Conflict.
Conflict. A serious disagreement or argument, typically a protracted one.
Consistent. Consistent.
Acting or done in the same way over time, especially so as to be fair or accurate.
Context. Context. The circumstances that form the setting for an event, statement, or idea, and in terms of which it can be fully understood. Convince. Convince. To persuade someone to do something. Culture. Culture. The customs, arts, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social group. Decade. Decade. A period of 10 years. Dissatisfied. Dissatisfied. Not content or happy with something. Dominate.
Dominate. To have a commanding influence on, exercise control over.
Drowsy. Drowsy.
Sleepy and lethargic, half asleep.
Edible. Edible. Fit to be eaten. Effortless. Effortless. Requiring no physical or mental exertion. Equivalent.
Equivalent. Equal in value, amount, function, or meaning.
Escalate. Escalate. To increase rapidly, to expand or intensify. Establish.
Establish. To set up on a firm or permanent basis.
Evaluate.
Evaluate. To form an idea of the amount, number, or value of. Assess. Evidence. Evidence. The available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid.
Exhaust. Exhaust. To use up completely, to drain of resources.
Expansion. Expansion. The action of becoming larger or more extensive.
Expectation. Expectation. A strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future.
Explain. Explain. To make an idea, situation, or problem clear to someone by describing it. Express. Express. To convey a thought or feeling in words or by gestures and conduct. Extend. Extend. To cause something, such as your arm or leg, to straighten out or to stretch out.
Familiar. Familiar. Well known from long or close association. Frequent. Frequent. Occurring or done on many occasions, in many cases, or by many people. Gigantic. Gigantic. Extremely large or great. Glare. Glare.
To stare fiercely or angrily.
Gist. Gist. The substance or essence of a speech or text. Harsh. Harsh. Unpleasantly rough or jarring to the senses. Heroic. Heroic.
Having the characteristics of a hero or heroine. Very brave.
Hesitate.
Hesitate. To pause before saying or doing something, especially through uncertainty.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Extremely amusing.
Historic. Historic. Famous or important in history, or potentially so. Horizontal. Horizontal. Parallel to the plane of the horizon. Level. Hostile. Hostile. Showing or feeling opposition or dislike. Unfriendly. Huddle. Huddle. To crowd together. Nestle closely. Identify. Identify. To establish or indicate who or what, someone or something, is. Illegible. Illegible. Not clear enough to be read or deciphered easily. Immigrate. Immigrate. To come to live permanently in a foreign country. Influence. Influence. The capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something. Investigate. Investigate. To carry out a systematic or formal inquiry to discover and examine. Navigate. Navigate. To plan and direct the course of a ship, aircraft, or other form of transport. Opposed. Opposed. To be against someone or something. To resist or object to. Ordinary. Ordinary. With no special or distinctive features. Normal. Passage. Passage. A portion of a written work, speech, or broadcast. A section of text. Persuade. Persuade. To cause someone to do something through reasoning or argument. Primary. Primary. Of chief importance, principal. Recently. Recently, not long ago, lately. Reference. Reference. The action of mentioning or alluding to something. Review. Review.
To assess something formally with the intention of instituting change if necessary.
Revolt. Revolt. To rise in rebellion against an authority or government. Scarce. Scarce. Insufficient for the demand. Significant. Significant. Sufficiently great or important to be worthy of attention. Noteworthy. Source. Source. A place, person, or thing from which something originates or can be obtained. Summarize. Summarize. To give a brief statement of the main points of something. Superior. Superior. Higher in rank, status, or quality. Tension. Tension. Mental or emotional strain. The state of being stretched tight. Tolerate. Tolerate. To allow the existence, occurrence, or practice of something that one does not necessarily like or agree with, without interference. Tremble. Tremble. To shake involuntarily, typically as a result of anxiety, excitement, or frailty. Unexpected. Unexpected. Not expected or regarded as likely to happen. Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar. Not known or recognized, not familiar. Vertical. Vertical. At right angles to a horizontal plane. In a direction, or having an alignment, such that the top is directly above the bottom.